General Andrews,
and the Dream Stream presents Rapid Runs.
go ahead and give Shiva, I was gonna say the Shinobi. No, Shiva's playing Shinobi 3 for the Genesis. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Shiva that countdown of 3, 2, 1, go. And then I'm gonna try to time at the same time that they hit start. So here we go, Shiva, with 3, 2, 1, go. All right, folks, I might have been off by a frame or two, but that's okay. It can always be recounted later. So what we're seeing right now go on is at some point in time, you're going to see an intentional damage boost somewhere in each one of these levels because you get bonus points for doing a flawless level. And when you notice in other titles, like when I do Turtles 4 Turtles in Time, when we try to end the level with as little health as possible, very same idea. Extra points, more countdown means a slower time. See, it seems tough to believe that, right? Only because you think that means you're doing more things, which means you're probably going faster and doing all these cool combos. But again, it's all about speed at the end of the day. All about speed. All right, let's look at this setup here. Yeah! See that? That's all you had to do. That's all Shiva did. Shiva set up in the right spot, screamed at the boss, down. Now, the fact that Shiva knows exactly where to be jumping right now on some of these you can't off-screen jumps just shows the routing that has been put into play, right? Because a lot of these, remember when I was playing Shinobi with Posty, supposedly this is the better of the titles, but still there's so many off-screen movements that once you get used to it, it's a little bit better. But still, look at this. With reckless abandon, excellent execution, taking out enemies on the fly, bada bing, bada boom. All right, here's another boss. So the setup on this one's gonna keep on trying to get up and close, because the enemy's gonna keep on poking from quite a bit of a distance if it can, right? When it's doing that dash move or slide move, if you will. But again, great execution, and moving on. Yeah, all right, I want to double check here when got some other notes here. All right. Making sure I'm on here. This is what, stage 3. Oh, okay. Right. Oh no, stage 2. This is stage 2. That was actually the first real boss. The other one must have been a mini boss. That's my fault. Okay. All right. Whoops, I got ahead of myself. I think it's cool what they got going on in the background, how the enemies are there, and then you'll see them in the foreground. So you kind of give an idea of how many are coming at you. Right? It's telegraphing it. It's like your first playthrough, like you're probably pretty surprised. But then like when you come back and play through it again, you're like, oh, okay, I know what to expect. And now you're ready. Awesome. Look at the hops on that horse. That is one equine equestrian just getting it done for charity. Look at that. I'm telling you, folks, this is the horse that you got to bet your money on. I don't care what the odds are. I don't care if you're only getting a 1 for 100. Put your whole house on that horse. You're gonna win. Or instead you could donate to charity. That's also a great cause, right? Game on to end lupus. Folks, we could set our own personal one-day goal that we've ever had. All we need is up to $200 to make that happen. Because once that doubles, that's gonna be $1,400. That's the most I've ever raised in a single day. Dono match is still available. The charity is all weekend long. So it started on Friday, and for some people it's ending on Monday based off of time zones and all that jazz. But you can obviously still donate all month long if you'd like to. May is the month for this charity. Great dodging in this elevator section. You can't have a good ninja game without an elevator section. It's just mandatory. I don't write the rules, I just repeat them. The famous words of Edward A. Basket, an underwater weaver from the 1930s. If you folks didn't know, basket weaving's been around for a long time, but how good that Shiva's been at this title right here, infinite. What, Chico? Why are we breaking people? A correct game with music, correct. Look at these wraparounds too, taking these enemies before they even know that Shiva's coming. Nice little grapple here. Up to the next ledge. Again, filling on up. Here we go, here we go. All right. Whoo. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. All right, though. Now it's getting more narrow. Less room to roll, but guess what? Shiva knows exactly where to go, and now it's time for Cosmic Brain? Look at that move. Did you see that? Shiva just sacrificed all that health for the boss insta-kill. I don't know if that's worth it, folks. I mean, would you do that? It's probably the fastest method, but would you do that? I'm kind of risky like that, so maybe I would do it too. Anyways, going through the laboratory. Yeah, folks, watch out. This is when brains attack. I know you always think that brains have to be attached to bodies. We got a match going on right now, Coco. We got a match going on. And we've almost gone to my... So this is currently the most I've ever raised for Gotel. This beats last year. But the most I've ever raised in a day for any charity... We're about to do that. We are about to accomplish that. That's right. There's a sale. You get $2 for the price of one. It's true. Sometimes you got to take a little bit of damage. And that's why if you're noticing any point in time on every single level, she was going to make sure to take damage to avoid the flawless level. Flawless level is more points, more countdown is time lost. Now, if you're noticing, this game's had a very consistent theme on so many of these levels. You are seeing what's about to happen to you in the background. So you're thinking, oh, this foreground's intense. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But the background is letting you know what you're about to get yourself into. Well, what we saw there, folks, is that Shiva knows exactly what to expect. So she was just like, I'm going to do my sacrifice move over and over again. And then, you know, boom, moves on. Oh, you did great, Death from Above. You did great. Have a good rest of your morning and sleep tight. Yeah, it's true. The instant kill was a great use. You're not wrong there, Fiery. You're not wrong. It's true. Video games do make ninjas just take on the world, or maybe the outer worlds. All right, you see what I did there, Ghost? You see how I did the flip it up? You know. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, look at that. That was pretty nifty. So it's kind of cool on this one. It's another auto scroller that's again kind of letting you know what's happening in the background to the foreground. But this is a cool little high speed hoverboard that we got going on. Surfboard. I don't know. This thing's pretty powerful. I still think that horse though Like that horse that she was riding way earlier on, like you might be able to find one of those horses, like, you know, in the wild. We have to ask an expert. Anyone here know any equine experts? Don't worry, folks. Until we find out the answer to that, for now we know that she was an expert, because obviously if you're playing this game on expert percent, you gotta know what you're doing. Wow, see? That was a boss of some kind. But, you know, that was just a roadblock for Shiva. Just in Shiva's way. And again, taking this nice over-the-top route, great execution, because you can't just shoot right away. You have to have well-timed shots so that you're going to be able to take out the enemies, and multiple enemies you're noticing with the way the spray works to move unimpeded. I mean, look at that. Slicing and dicing, dropping through to these tight little windows, taking down flying vampires, because why wouldn't a ninja fight some flying vampire from Doom / gargoyles of international justice? Yes, it's true. Look at the movement. Boom, out of there, right back on to the surfboard, because that makes a lot of sense. I have no, what's happening? So, all right, I'm gonna be real with everyone here. Up until now, it all made sense, and now I'm very confused how we got to this transition. But for Shiva, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that she was taking the boss down. Woo! Interesting pattern this boss has. Okay. That looks like another boss down for the count. Ooh, the forest is burning, folks. Oh my goodness. Those are actual landmines. The good news is they don't instantly blow up. You get to walk like on them for like a second before they blow up. That's kind of nice. I don't know who necessarily makes delayed landmines, but they might want to go back to the drawing board. Look at these mortars. They only go about 5 feet. I have no clue what these gunners are staring at. Who's their general? Like that one gunner was like, the gun was in the backside of his comrade. That was a nice shot, the triple. All right, here we go. Well, that's a cool looking rope. Well, it was a cool looking robot. It was a cool looking robot. I don't know what happened to it. It's no longer with us. Ooh, that was some sweet moves. Y'all see that? Little mini zip. Little cutting through the room action there. That has to be a tight window. Made it look way too easy. Same thing with these jumps right here. If you're out of time, if you're not in sync with where you're supposed to be jumping on those platforms and their shots. Ooh, now there's 3 of them. The game couldn't even handle one of Shiva before. Now there's 3. These shadow images are going to make this next boss fight completely a cakewalk. Look at that movement. What is this? I think Shiva makes the rules. And we're the ones that just need to follow along. Look at this movement. got it. Took a second. That was the first time I had seen like a second attempt on anything. Wow. Oh no, not Mecha Godzilla. Folks, it's not good when your ninja friends have to fight Mecha Godzilla. Ooh. All right, the head's gone. That means it's going to be easy, right, folks? Boom, it gone. Oh no. Not a falling level. So I think it's funny is that there's actually enemies chilling on these falling stones. Now, thankfully, Shiva already knows where to expect the enemies, so therefore we're able to pick them off while they're just barely on the scene. Most games are just going right. Well, this one definitely has a lot of movement up and down, besides left and right. That's a great point there, Ghosty. Do 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 do. Beep bop and do 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 do. There we go. We need some more jams. There we go. Got too quiet out of nowhere. One of those levels that really started to dip off. Yeah, how many side scrollers actually had upward moving? That's a good point. That's a very good point. Very, very few. Woo! Look at that save. Look at this. Just making it look like it's child's play. This jam goes hard. Woo! Uh-oh. Not the feathers. No! What an evil harpy boss. I actually have no clue. I'm trying to see this boss's This definitely seems like a boss on your first playthrough that would not be fun to fight. Right? Evil wind via feathers is just not the business. It could tickle your nose or give you 1,000 paper cuts. Whoa. Anyways, enough of that business. Woo! Nice moves there. Good clean movement. Up, 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 and away. Look at that. Dang. Oh, look at the lightning's on now. Okay. Get a little of that barrier action. Oh, let's see here. This has got to be an interesting move. All right, here we go. It's got a good step again with the shield. So here's another zip. Wall glitch. There we go. See, I don't know what it is about, so I'm like, wait, it's got a queue soon. So now it's on to the boss. That's not the way you would normally take to get there. Now this is definitely a boss from Demon Slayer. Look at it. It's got evil fans. Oh yeah, definitely. And it mocks you behind doors. And blows up in flames, of course. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. Where are we now in the run? Let me look here. I think this is it. This is, yeah, folks, we're trying to get inside this ship here. That is our goal. Obviously, the outside's trying to be a little bit difficult. But now we got an elevator section coming on up. Look at this dance moves. Right on time. Who said ninjas didn't have rhythm? Because I would tell you it's wrong. Good timing there to lead the shots. They shoot where you were, not where you are. A little bit trickier because one of these is slightly offset. Same thing here, their distance is a little bit off. Yo, Pern, yeah, she will take the good luck. Boom. It's so funny because every time I see that, it looks like it's like a random set of credits they just sneak in the game. But it's actually menuing that's happening at that point in time. Woo! Folks, you don't want to get hit by that. Or that. That doesn't look like fun either. I'm pretty sure these are the weapons that defeated the Power Rangers. So right now, she was doing a great job of avoiding being vanquished. And again, remember, trying to avoid flawless levels. Flawless levels actually are slower. Mako cannons. Boom. I like how the door was open, and then conveniently enough, that definitely it was not. All right, this is it. Here we go. Full health. Boom. Back to business. All right, good climbing. Ooh, going for all that movement. Look at that. Again, this is not this easy, folks. Intention taking the damage boost off top. Faster than dipping on down. Ooh, knows how to skip past that. And then zips. Look at this, folks. Zips into the wall through the background. Isn't it interesting? Look at that. And then drops them off right there. Now it's back to normal platforming. But if you notice a little bit ahead of what's supposed to be happening at that point in time. So again, went into shadow image to be able to set up for this zip right here. And was zipping, but was also getting shocked, and that was slowing down the zip for a moment there. But thankfully, again, it's got 2 health, pushing on through. I know, it actually feels like a mechanic if it's a ninja doing it. Boom. All right, more of a climbing section. Look at this, knowing exactly where to jump. Look at that change of pace to maintain the flow. Wow. Fill up on a lot of stuff. And I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to final boss time. I mean, look at this background. There's no way that this isn't Gigas from Earthbound. No way. Oh yeah, definitely. Look at all these emotions. Look at it. Oh, it does a super move. Is it dead? I can't tell if that's it. It is. Okay, so I should have split probably sooner, folks. Probably about 5 seconds sooner. I was like, does that mean it's dead or is there one more phase? Is there one more phase? And I didn't want to grab my phone and look and like miss it either. Wow. There you go, folks. Shinobi 3, way easier than it ever should be. Way easier than it ever should be. Let's get some GGs in chat. Let's get some GGs in chat. Whew. Thank you, Game of Music. Thank you, Chroma. Thank you, Lamara. Thank you, Fiery Ashes. Thank you, Ghosty. Wow, what a good run. Again, I want to say that's like a 24-39. 24-39. Chico coming with the GGs. Thank you so much. Yo, Shiva gifting Lamara. Thank you so much for doing that. That's really kind of you. Oh, I don't have a notification thing on this screen? Pour on me. That's why I didn't see it go across the screen. All right, folks. How cool is that? Look at this outro. I'm gonna let this outro play for just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer here. Yes, the Dreamers unlocked this. So the first $100 changed me into purple gen. And you know what's so funny, Coco? Because of the color differences, like for everyone, how they see different things and whatnot, everyone's like, oh, it's blue gen. And I'm like, no, it's not blue gen. I promise you. I've got the darker blue. I've got the lighter blue, which obviously starts to get, you know, chromed out. So tomorrow, folks have the opportunity to keep on mixing me up. And it costs twice as much to take me out of the Gotel purple than it is to like put me into other ones such as this. We got green. We got orange. We got everything.